Welcome back everybody to my Kingdom Come Deliverance stream. Part 3 of trying to get Kingdom Come Deliverance playthrough with the achievements Merciful, Trial and Error and Virgin, and even, if possible, more to come. And yeah, we left off last time by coming to Rattay after we tried to bury our parents, and what we did with help from Teresa, and got beaten up by a group of bandits, deserters maybe. And yeah, we Teresa brought us to his uncle, her uncle, and yeah, we tried to come back to life there at the mill where this uncle works. And yeah, that's where we left off. We also already made a task for him. His name is Peshek, and now we are going to look what Rattay has to offer and what what else will happen. So yeah, without further ado, I think we can start, and hope you guys have fun. And let's go. So yeah, okay. We arrived back at my mouse pretty fast. I'll just have a look. For me, it's like a bit too sensitive right now. Maybe I'll do it a bit or slower it a bit. It's still quite. That doesn't like. It's now it's a bit too slow. I might add it up again on like this. Yeah, that's pretty good. Okay, yeah, exactly. We have to. One task is going to visit the Miller in Kohelnitz, or we the main quest. So we are going to rotate today, and look what we have here. Yeah, it's in the evening. I don't know what kind of energy do we have left. Maybe we should go in the morning, but yeah, I mean, probably all the stores are closed, so yeah, I think we should sleep first. What time? Yeah. Whatever. We will just check think about what we should do first. I'm not sure right now. I mean, that doesn't make sense because it's so far away. I mean, what we could do, we could wait for a bit and then go to sleep. I would think that's the best solution. Yeah, let's do that. As always, guys, the stream will be also uploaded on YouTube later on. So yeah, that's just as a side note. Okay. Rattay at night. Looks sick. Okay. I like it with the lightning. Hello there. Can I eat here? She's eating, so maybe I'll just wait. I mean, nourishment, we still have some stuff. I don't know about this one. It will freshness. I mean, if I eat this, yeah, okay. I have a lot of great. So I don't have to eat right now, so we will sleep. Oh, I think I poisoned myself. I saw the skull right there, but yeah, whatever. I think we should yeah, between 7 and 8 maybe. Yeah, let's sleep. Normal sleeping schedule we have here. I mean, we try to, like, still to try to achieve a bit of roleplay in the game too, so by, for example, have a maybe normal sleeping schedule, or like a bit organized sleeping schedule. Okay, Frieza sleeping too. So we can't eat right now. We can cook, but we don't have anything, so let's look what this day has to offer. I mean, he's already up on his shoes again. Hello there. Okay, yeah, let's go. Let's go to the Opera Castle. Oh, we reached a new level. Nice. What I'm also trying to not do is to wait. First I pick up Poppy. Not to use the world map too often, because it's much of a... Oh, we added a new strength level. By picking up flowers, this perk. Now, whatever, I want to say, there is, in the hardcore mode, you don't have... You have a map, but you can't see yourself. Like, yourself on the map here. And on normal mode, you can see your map, you can see always where you are. And also you have the health bar, which you don't usually have in hardcore, or which you don't have in hardcore mode. And for the experience of the game, I might try to not use the map as often as I can, because it adds, I think, like a lot of more roleplay potential, because you have to always try to orientate yourself. And yeah, I think that adds a bit of a better experience. So I want to watch, if we're talking about the map, we have ancient maps. What are these? Those are like treasure maps. Sick. We might get this actually. Am I right? That's a pretty fucked up map, or whatever. I mean, we should be able to find these, you know, during the game. What a beautiful day. I love the lightning. It's so cool. Yeah, yesterday we went to the gallows hill over there to get this ring from a dead body, which wasn't on this dead body, so it was on the executioner, or in the executioner's chest. Okay, so we are here. Alright.
Who are you and where are you going?
I'm Henry, son of the Skalitz blacksmith. I'm going to see my liege, Sir Radzig Kabila of Dvoyets.
Of course you are, lad, and I'm the Pope. What do you want from his lordship, and what makes you think he'll see you?
I mean, we should use this, but it's risky, because I have to tell what happened to his sword.
I may not look the part, but I know about honor and duty. And mine is to tell Sir Radzig what happened to the sword he commissioned.
All right then,
okay,
go ahead.
Worked.
It'll be your skin if Sir Radzig isn't pleased.
Yeah, we like I said, when we try to achieve the Merciful achievement, we can't fight, so we have to use other skills. And I read about the speech skill, which is very important for this achievement if you're not using any violence. Or try to, yeah. Use any? Okay, once again.
Could that be the smith's son, Hal?
On my soul, it is him. What are you doing here, lad? We thought you were done for.
Bandits attacked me in Skalitz.
And why, for God's sake, did you go back there? Who else but cutthroats and bandits did you expect to find?
I needed to bury my parents.
Oh, I see. Your father fought like a lion. I'm sorry.
He saved my life.
And not just yours. He was a good man, and you did right to bury him.
manage that. I failed to save him or put him to rest.
And just what could you have done at Skalitz? If you tried to fight, the both of you will be dead. He gave his life for yours, Hal. So you'd better make good use of it.
You're right. And just what are you doing here?
I must speak with Sir Radzig. Is he here?
He's in the palace with Sir Hanush of Rattay. They're feasting in the Knight's Hall. What do you want with him?
My father made him a sword. He asked me to deliver it to Sir Radzig.
I don't see any sword.
No. Bandits attacked me and stole it. I need to tell his lordship what happened. And then I'm going to find the sword.
Of course you are, Hal. Good luck.
Thanks.
Great. That's our task, to find the sword. And this is what we'll do. I don't think... No, that's the wrong place. That looks pretty cool. We might get up in the tower to have a look at it. Not right now. Hello there. Okay.
Your Graces, I have to tell you in all seriousness that this land of ours is in the shit. Deep fucking shit. Don't you agree?
I might not have put it as eloquently as you, Hanush, but I've been driven out of my own castle, so I'm hardly going to disagree.
Indeed. But Pirkstein is yours for as long as you need it. There's room enough for your men and you here at Rattay, and I'm sure my ward won't have any objection to me lending you his castle.
I'd be honored. Pirkstein is at your disposal as long as you wish, Your Grace.
Just as well you have another castle at the other end of town, eh? At any rate, I'm beholden to you, Sir Hans, and to you, Sir Hanush.
I don't like to speak ill of your people, Sir Radzig, but, well, there's no love lost between the townsfolk and the refugees. There's been talk of criminality.
Well, they'll have to get used to it until the situation's resolved.
But when will it be resolved? And what on God's earth is this war even about? I won't lie, sir. I don't understand it.
You aren't alone, Father. I believe Sigismund's original intention was to persuade Wenceslas to accept the imperial crown and to leave the rule of Bohemia to him.
Who could blame him? I know Wenceslas is a friend of yours, Radzig, but even you have to admit he brought it upon himself.
I can't deny the king neglected affairs of state for other pursuits. There is a need for order in the land, but I don't think the lords who sided with Sigismund realized just what Hungarian order looks like.
Hungarian order?
What concerns me, sir, is how a good Christian could resort to such brutality.
To give him his due, I don't think he expected the lords of this country to stand behind the king. But thanks to him, we're tearing ourselves apart, and now he has to get things under control.
But why in God's name does he have to use those barbarians?
Money is the root of all evil, young sir. Wars are costly, and this one has dragged on for a year. Sigismund ran out of coin for knights, so he recruited those whore sons that settled in Hungary. The less he pays, the more they make up for it with plunder.
That's why he attacked us. He was after our silver.
What are you doing? You've no business here. Clear off.
Wait, it's Henry. Henry, who disappeared after I clearly ordered him to remain at Taunberg.
I'm sorry, sir, but I had to bury my parents.
Had to? Do you think you were the only man who lost someone there? But the others listened to their lord.
And it wasn't just your own life you nearly threw away. So Robard and his men risked theirs to save you.
I'm sorry, but I had to.
Oh, there you go. When you have to, Radzig.
Your father was a remarkable man, and your mother, she was remarkable too. They deserved a Christian burial. Did you manage that at least?
No. I was attacked by thieves. I wouldn't be here now if it wasn't for that girl.
Girl?
The miller's daughter, Teresa.
The miller's daughter saved you from the footpads? Oh, there's a tale to tell your children.
I owe her my life. She distracted them and then brought me to Rattay. But without Sir Robard, we'd both be dead.
Oh, that's what I call a good woman. Hang on to that one, lad.
Still, it's a great
Right.
shame your parents are buried in unconsecrated ground. That means purgatory for them.
Be quiet, friar. I didn't invite you here to eat me out of house and home and deliver a sermon while you were doing it.
Exactly.
If you're so concerned, Father, maybe you should save the innocent souls of these fine Christians yourself. Go to Skalitz and consecrate their graves. I assure you, if you're killed by bandits, your soul will soar straight to heaven, as long as someone buries you in consecrated ground first.
If there's anything left to bury, that plump carcass of yours would be quite a feast for the wolves and the crows. And one skeleton looks much like another, so how would we know which were your ordained bones or those of Sigismund's Tartars?
Be that as it may, why have you come here?
I must get your sword back.
Sword? My sword hangs here at my side.
No, the sword my father forged for you. One of those thieves stole it from me.
They almost killed him and he already wants to go back.
Takes after his father, I suppose. Lad, I've lost a castle, a village, silver mines, and a good half of my subjects. Why would I miss one sword?
Because it's the last one my father forged, and I promised him I'd deliver it to you.
I understand. I'd feel the same way. But prudence is the better part of valor, and a dead man keeps no promises.
Aye. The woman had to save his fat from the fire, and now he wants revenge. What kind of fool are you, boy?
He's no fool. Henry, you have courage, but you need training, arms, a horse. Or do you mean to beat this thief at dice?
No, sir. Please, take me into your service and give me the chance to learn these things.
The gall of him. Fled from the enemy, disobeyed your orders, duped Sir Divish, lost your sword, put Sir Robard in danger with his actions, and now he wants a promotion.
Sir Capon's right.
What you say is certainly true, except for fleeing the enemy. You would have run as well, believe me. Henry's earned some punishment, but how do you punish someone who's already lost everything, Courage and blind obedience are good qualities for a soldier, but a wise man also appreciates loyalty, perseverance, and determination. Besides, that was a fine sword that his father made. If he thinks he can get it back, I won't turn it down.
My lord, he's a peasant. You can't make a squire of a peasant.
Why not? Someone made a priest of a pig.
Oof.
He isn't a peasant, father, he's a blacksmith, and recent events have left me in need of his skills. So, you'd like to enter my service?
Sir, Yes, I would. You won't regret it.
Oh, I probably will. I'm doing this for your father, lad. Don't disappoint me.
Oh, fortune has finally smiled on you today, lad. Make the most of it.
Now that I think about it, Sir Hanush, the boy needs training and experience, and you need spear carriers.
That's true. The bailiff is always complaining about your people making trouble in the camp. Maybe one of their own among the guard might help.
It might. In any event, it will prove valuable experience.
But let's be clear. You're the one paying him. Captain Bernard, see to his training, and then send him to the bailiff.
Yes, sir.
And don't spare him.
You can rely on it, sir.
Don't forget, Henry. Don't disappoint me.
I won't, my lord.
Alright. Oh, it's raining. Cool, I like that. Awakening. You can enroll by talking to the herald in the upper castle. Okay, I mean, I don't think we are even in the position of going to a tournament, but what you can see here, we just society locations general. I wanted to look at the Lipa guy. Lords of Talmberg, alright. Sir Hanush, following the death of Chindric of Perkstein, for the two Hanus of Lipa. This is the guy which we just met, became the guardian of the former son Jan Ptacek, and was the acting governor of the surrounding province. He completed the construction of Perkstein and its fortification and the local church of St. Matthew, which contains a shrine to his family. The Sigismund of Luxembourg invaded and burned Skalitz. The town's burgrave, Radzig, Kobila, and the survivors of the raid found refuge with Hanush. Hanush subsequently took action against scattered groups of brigands and Cumans. Okay. His relationship with the king was peculiar, to say the least. Judging by often contradictory sources, it appears that in 1410 crown forces descended on the town of Rattay in Hanush's domain, probably after he became a robber baron and rebel who may also have participated in the siege of Yalava in Moravia. Nevertheless, in 1414 he became a provincial marshal and dwelt together with his wife Marketa of Sternberg at Spielberg in Brno. Okay, interesting. Just want to check what's up in here. Oh, interesting.
Well, I never.
Oh,
Hey, who's there?
I'm going. Later.
Hey, you. What are you doing?
This guy's
Fuck off
actually.
before I lose my temper.
Oh god, that's not the place. Oh my. Why is this guy here? I can't. Can you fucking move, please? Pretty.
What the hell was that? You! What the hell are you fooling about here for?
Yeah, I'm just going. I'm going. All good. All good. Stopped raining. All right. Just wanna have. I'm always going back to the graphic settings, I know, but somehow, like, it's sometimes a bit laggy, so because I have like activated high details, and so yeah, high graphic details on 4K, so oh god. Let's check if it's got better. Alright, where we have to go? I didn't even grant and talk to Sir Bernard. I mean, on the way we can like here check around what we find. I think I would do that. We should do that. This is probably the where our people have to sleep. These shit places. Do I see nourishment? Yeah. Let's eat first. Then we'll check on these guys here.
Good day to you.
What are you hanging around for? Don't you have any work to do?
No, I don't. Sigismund's marauders took everything I had and reduced me to beggary.
What's it about?
Since I lost everything, I've been doing whatever I could to survive. Only I got caught with my hand in someone else's pocket.
Okay.
Since then, I can't even set foot on the square without the catchpoles pouncing on me.
So you're a pickpocket? Alright, get to the point. But keep your hands where I can see them.
My honestly begged groschen were taken from me by that bastard of a guard, Pazdera. He claimed I stole them and took them for himself, the swine. Well, if you can get them from his pocket back into mine, where they rightfully belong, I'll give you a share and teach you a handy trick too. What do you say?
Let's do that.
Right.
I mean, already
I
started
reckon I
quest.
can manage that. How much coin are we talking about?
Everything he has on him. Half is yours.
It all sounds a bit fishy.
Well, take it or leave it. But if you get my money back from Pazdera the guard, I'm sure I can put some more work your way.
Alright. And we don't give him from our own, we will give I mean, how we don't have like a lot of money, so we're not gonna give him that money too.
Good day to you.
We have to spare this.
How does life in Rattay suit you?
I
Well, we
suppose it
took
was
him in,
kind
though.
of them to take us in. But then they just left us to fend for ourselves. Nobody gives a damn about us.
Okay,
Did you
that's
find
shit.
out what actually happened?
Folks say it was on account of our silver, and how Sir Radzig sides with the king. Take
Okay,
care now.
Nola. She's probably saying the same.
And get a move on.
Did you find...
What do I know? The lords are at each other's.
Yeah, okay, they're probably saying the same here. So it stopped raining as we talked. Okay. It's this guy, which we should... I mean... How much noise do we have? This is something I wanted to try, but we have to get our noise lowered. So I want to actually... So you can... Oh, okay, I can only pick knock out him, so I don't want to do that right now because I don't have the strength to do that. I would think so. So we get another level and speech. Nice. Final offer: when a traders pay with your rank, you can get one more chance to make another. Okay. Increase your speech level by 3 when talking to nobles and wealthy people. You can't have the lowborn perk simultaneously. Talk to commoners. I would think we should add this because we will talk to a lot of nobles. And yeah, that will help us in persuading or anyone. But we have a quest. This guy from Skalitz, I remember him.
I see you survived.
Aren't you observant?
You still owe me. Don't think I've forgotten.
I don't owe you. I owe your father, and he's dead. So get out of here.
You can't avoid this forever, you know.
Of course I can.
Fucked.
It's you who can't piss me off forever.
What can we do? Maybe we should...
Do you really want to make me angry?
We saw his stats.
You really
Great.
think that's wise?
No, I don't. Fine, I owe you. And what am I supposed to do about it? You think you'll get anything from me? Look at what I've got. But maybe I could. Maybe I could tell you where you can find some money. If you forgive my debt, that is.
Alright then. Start talking.
No. First I want you to swear you won't be demanding anything else from me.
Very well then. Talk.
When we were running from Skalitz, I heard something. I don't know who said it. It's a miracle I could even hear it in that chaos. By the way, somebody hid a lot of coin under a dovecote.
Okay.
Under a dovecote. And that's it.
Treasure.
That's all I know. How many dovecotes could there be in Skalitz? If you've got the guts to go back there, you're bound to find it.
Fine.
Let's go.
We'll see.
But we're not gonna do this right now because it's a whole fucking long way to Skalitz. I mean, it's literally across the map. Yep. It's up on here and we're not gonna do this right now. But we can do... This is a tournament. Yeah, I don't wanna see this quest right now. Rob the rich. Blah blah. Exactly, that's on top of there. Okay. We took that. So do we have yeah, we don't have anything to sell right now, so but we might need to repair our stuff. Light padded armor, but this is the weapon shop, right? Yeah. We don't doesn't make sense to buy any weapon because we can't use it. Because we shouldn't use violence, as you guys know. What's that? Yeah, like yesterday I said, the church was always pretty separated from town, and I would say this is like the Market Street, and the church is pretty separated, and the Market Street goes all up to there. Oh, that looks so cool! I have to get a screenshot actually. We discovered the scribe. Oh wait, it's the wrong place. Here. As you guys imagine, I can't remember where to buy the stuff because I played the game already.
My respects to you.
Alright, what do we have? Training. I wanna buy... Oh my, holy sh... These prices are so high, I can't even... This looks sick though, not gonna lie. We have to get armorer's kit. Small armorer's kit. Yeah, we don't. Never mind. We don't even have the money. We're poor. First, if we can, we have to repair our armor, and you can buy like 2 kits to repair this. Or we're not gonna do this right now, just because. Oh, what do we do? We got something. Pillory. What's that? Pillory, pillory, pillory. The pillory would be located in the middle of the square, and it was here that the lesser punishments were meted out for transgressions such as perjury, slander of various frauds. It was typically a wooden or stone pillar to which the convicted were tied by a chain for a specific time. They were then punished by the whole community, being spat on, insulted, mocked, and pelted randomly on a daily basis. Holy shit, that's pretty fucked up. So that's the pillory there, yeah. Okay. This guy has some kind of activity. What does he have?
God be with you.
Oh, that's
the brawler. What's I'm a skeleton.
Hang on, I know.
We saw him yesterday. We're not gonna do this right now. We're on fighting. I don't want to risk anything. But we saw this guy yesterday, and he, yeah, told us about his fights. So what do we have here? We have the grocer. It's probably mostly food, right? Yeah. Interesting that they have like watermelons, some fish, some onions or something. Cabbage, onion, more onions, more cabbage.
Look out.
Oh, interesting. So I wanted to check out the you know, restaurant too, because they have often have activities, like you can see the star, yellow star on the map. Check out right afterward. Baker, okay. Sweet pancake. Ratzel. Interesting what they have in the Middle Ages too. Milk. For eating. I can imagine that these products couldn't afford a lot of people, or only, or higher, or at least those who lived in town. This is a private area, alright. There's some guy running. Let's check on the tavern for activities. They often like give up new quests and stuff.
Do you know if there's anyone around here who could use my help?
How should I know?
Do you know if there's anyone around here who...
How should I know?
Okay, he doesn't know. Alright. But I think there was another. Yeah, we're gonna go there. He's just standing there.
What do you want from me now?
Now they always say, yeah, totally. Okay. What the fuck was that? I just got damaged by this guy moving his sword to the fucking street. That was pretty random, not gonna lie. Cobbler. Probably this guy who's producing shoes. Archery range. Over there, yeah, exactly. I remember. And the tavern. Let's check on that one.
Jesus Christ.
Do you know if there's anyone around here who could use my help?
How should I know?
Right, they all say the same. Interesting, whatever. Then we go to the upper castle. There's already the exit of the castle. It looks pretty cool. I love also the there's marketplace, market street. We found the church. The churches. There's also an important communication center in medieval society. They consist of the central nave or aisle and a sanctuary, which includes the chancel. This housed the main altar where mass was served. Most churches were aligned with the chancel at the eastern end, and the main entrance was baptismal font. Another important element was the pulpit from which a priest addressed the congregation. In contrast with today, the sermon was separate from the mass. During the church service, the priest stood with his back to the congregation, and in keeping with papal instructions, the mass was said in Latin, which is not generally comprehensible to the congregation. There was especially something during these times, because later on you started to bring the church service not in the Latin languages, to also in people's language. For example, German. So already, yeah, in compensation, the church walls were richly decorated with painted scenes intended to bring the mystery of the liturgy and especially biblical scene come alive for the electric company. That's also interesting because a lot of people couldn't even read, so they brought pictures to them which they could see and maybe got influenced by them. When not used for religious service, the church rooms would serve, for example, for temporary storage of grain and other goods that were being traded, or as a place of assembly of the citizenry if the need arose to address some important public issue. So nice. So the church had also like some multifunctionality. Alright. The huntsman. As I remember, the huntsman has a quest which we could do.
Good day to you. What do you need?
Maybe.
Any work for me here by any chance?
That depends. How's your hearing?
What?
I said, how's your hearing?
It's perfectly fine. You don't have to scream at me. I mean, why are you asking?
Because there is this one little job going. But I need someone who knows the area well and has good ears.
Let's do that.
I ought to be able to handle that.
Not on speech level.
Fine. So here's the problem. My friend is a birder, and he left a few rare nightingales with me for safekeeping. They're good to trade. Rich gentlemen hang them caged up in their chambers. It keeps their wives from fretting when they're off drinking and wenching.
I see.
The trouble is the nightingales are gone. I don't know how, but the birds have flown.
Hang on, surely you're not asking me to go flapping around looking for birds?
Not exactly. Luckily, their wings are clipped, so they won't be far, and the watchman in the tower told me they headed off toward Brannock. I have traps prepared. It should be easy enough to catch them in those.
Fine, but how will I know where to put the traps?
I hear they like pine woods, and there's a pine-covered hill just before Brannock.
Right, a bloody great wood.
That's just why you need to listen out. Nightingales have a distinctive song. When you hear it close by, you set a trap on the spot. They kept twittering away the whole time they were here, so I can remember the tunes. I'll sing them to you.
I can't wait.
It went something like this.
What? People keep birds like that in their houses? It's like the sound a cat makes when you pull it by the tail.
You know how it is. The gentry's got all manner of odd tastes. The question is, can you remember it?
Can you repeat that?
Yes.
I heard that.
Oh, no.
All right. Great
Right,
sounds.
Here are the traps. Don't forget.
Probably
once you
more
hear a
accurate than
nightingale,
the
set a
original.
trap nearby. He ought to be caught in it after a while.
We'll do that.
Nice. New quest.
Good luck to you.
Oh my goodness. Literally everything is so it's such a high price, and we're like fucking peasant who has any money at all. But yeah, whatever. Let's get to the chapel and then we go for the main quest. It might be like the people from the game because their glasses look kind of modern. Yeah, that might be people from Warhorse Studios. Okay, the women gets discriminated there. Jesus, Maria. Why should I pay more money for the church? I will not do that. Obviously not. So, that's over there. Okay. And this is, yeah, we're not gonna do this right now. We're gonna go for, the training. So this is the main castle. This is the turning place. I like it, I have to say. Let's go. I love the game when it's raining. It's so such atmospheric. Okay, let's go.
Good day to you.
Let's fight.
I'm here for training.
Yes, you're that boy Sir Radzig sent.
Yes, that's me.
Let's get to it then, since that's what Sir Radzig wishes. And because you've never held a sword in your hand before, we'll start with something simpler.
Very well.
Okay.
Come with me and listen closely. I don't want to be repeating myself. Farewell.
Farewell. Okay.
So let's see what you're made of. Hold it properly. And keep moving. Never stand still when your life depends on it.
So we did that already in Skeleton, but we're gonna do this again.
Right, good. Now, try attacking. You've got to put your back into a good slash. No use waving the sword around like you're swatting flies. Go into the attack with your whole body. Try slashing from various sides to get used to it. Not bad.
Good.
All right. Well done. That's it. All right.
Nice.
That pointy tip isn't for decoration. Try stabbing me with it a few times.
Okay, let's go. So.
That's it.
And another one.
Good. Very good. That will do. Slashing, stabbing, and movement are the foundations that you build everything else on.
It's getting louder, but whatever.
Try something more complicated. One strike, I can simply fend off. You mustn't give your opponent time to react. String your strikes together. As soon as you finish one, begin another. Strike, strike, strike. That's it.
Sick.
Good. Very good.
All right.
Now let's see how you do with defense. It's not hard to block a basic strike. Just Watch out and move your sword into the path of the blow.
Ow.
Wrong!
Okay.
No!
Oh, I don't have to.
No! Again!
Oh, Q. Oh, I forgot.
Well done. Very good. Not bad.
I can just press Q.
Very
Yeah.
good.
Okay. Keep pressing Q and you can block this.
Very well then. Let's see what you're made of, lad. Come at me and don't hold back.
I mean, I'm a fucking.
Good strike.
I can't somehow. Yeah. Oh.
Ow.
Will this guy hit us or not? Okay.
Fine.
Oh.
That's enough. Got my work cut out, it seems. That's life. Let's try something more advanced. When in combat, keep an eye on the space between you and your opponent. That is your space. Try to attack from the side the opponent will find harder to block in time. If I'm holding the sword raised up, do an uppercut. If my sword is low, lunge.
Okay.
Let's try it. You strike a few times at the side where I'm not holding my sword. Not bad. Not bad. Not bad. Ah, that's it. Not bad. Right. Lesson 2. Everything you've learned about blocking is wrong. When I cover, I can simply fend off your blows with my sword and gain control of the space between us. It's better not to control just the space, but actually your opponent's weapon. Attack, and I'll show you.
Okay.
Alright, that will do. Now you. The trick is to stay in your stand. As soon as I start to attack, you block. The move knocks the blade aside. No, not like that. You mustn't hold the sword there.
Oh.
You have to move along with the attack. Again.
No?
Good.
Alright. Sick.
Very good.
This is a perfect time, I guess. To block. Maybe counter? I don't know.
Bad.
Sick.
Good.
I mean, in real life it would be a bit faster, but anyway.
Ah, that's it.
I mean, we are a noob, so.
Right, now we'll try it a little faster. Concentrate and block just at the moment I start attacking. I'll strike you from above each time so you can see it well. Nice. Ow. Well done. Well done.
Okay.
Well done. Good. Good, good. Now let's try it at full speed. You probably won't succeed, but that's normal at the start. You must train. Let's go.
Okay. Nice. Very nice. Another level. Oh. Oh.
Captain Bernard!
Wait a while, Henry. Greetings, Sir Hans. What brings you here?
I was on my way when I noticed that you're entertaining Sir Radzig's esteemed guest. Not the same as holding a hammer, is it, blacksmith?
It's Sir Radzig's orders.
I know. I'm actually here to train at the archery range. My hand's grown heavy lately. You don't mind, do you, Bernard?
Not at all, my lord.
Good day to you, blacksmith boy. Try not to hurt yourself.
Okay.
Where did we finish? Yeah, leading the opponent where you want him. There's one more way to evade a strike. Simply step aside, attack, and I'll show you.
Okay.
All right, try it. It's important not to move too soon. I'll see where you're going and hit you. But the same will happen if you move too late. I'll attack slowly now. As you see me, raise the weapon, jump aside. We'll throw the opponent off a bit, and there's your chance. Good. Well done. Well, fine.
Okay,
Now
nice.
try it a little quicker. Try and get used to the rhythm. Never
Okay.
take your eyes off your opponent. See a strike before it's even properly started. All right.
Nick.
Not bad. Well done.
Easy.
And the last thing for today, a trick. You raise the sword to force your opponent to block, but then change the direction of the attack at the last moment, and the opponent won't even know what hit him. Try it. Draw back the weapon, then change the attack zone and strike. I don't have time to react. No, that's not it.
Oh, we hold French stripe, right, and change so. Like
What
this.
are you waiting for? Well done.
Suck.
Nice.
Suck.
Nice.
Suck.
No, again.
Suck.
All right. Ah, that's it.
Oh. Nice.
Well now, that wasn't too bad. Maybe we'll make a soldier of you after
Huge.
all. But don't get cocky. You have to train hard and persistently. You might have talent, but talent alone won't do. Practice. Whenever you've got nothing better to do and you're in the mood for it, you can come and train here with me.
Yeah.
I can teach you something more when you're up to it.
I'll do that, maybe. Nice.
Don't leave yet. Sir Radzig also wanted me to teach you archery. Come with me.
Okay. Oh, nope.
Take care now. Damn.
Let's shoot. We need something to eat. No, we're all pretty high on stuff, I guess. Do we have skills to spend? No, not right now. I see. Sportsmanship. We're already level 5 in speech. Pretty good. Conciliation cross. It's like the castle gap, or how it's called. Pretty high walls. I mean, this castle is not that like unimportant. So I didn't even use the weapon, so... Chicken... Is someone... running in the rain? Now he walks again, okay, interesting. We can shoot. I mean... When we are going to hunt, we have to practice our archery skills, and yeah, I think we can hunt, and it doesn't. We can hunt animals, but it doesn't affect the kills on
Let's see then.
the stats.
Take this bow, go and stand, and another thing. Put on this arm guard. Without it, you could flay your forearm with a bowstring, so be sure to wear it.
Thank you, Captain.
Save the thanks, and get in position.
Let's go.
Now concentrate. A bow ain't exactly the weapon of choice of a knight, but it can come in very handy. You've got two bandits coming at you from a distance. You shoot one in the eye, drop your bow, and draw your sword on the other. Emperor Charles, God rest him, encouraged his subjects to learn archery. He even organized contests in Prague. You wouldn't have gotten far there. You're holding the thing like a piece of firewood.
Can we shoot now?
Not enough talk. There's the target. Try and hit it. Draw the bow, aim, and release. Try to get a feel for the rhythm. Inhale on the draw. Hold your breath for a moment, and then release the string. No jerky movement. Just
Not that bad. I mean, we're just a noob at the start, but we will level up.
About to draw it back more. All one movement. The arrow
Not
aiming
surprised
at the
that the girl
target,
had to say
flying.
your arm.
Shoot away. What you have there is a training bow. The arrow drops quickly. Once you've trained a bit, you can get yourself a better one, and then those arrows will fly so fast you won't see them. Don't forget the arm guard. Once you've mastered the bow a bit, you won't need it anymore.
Each. Okay, this one.
Please tell me what Sir Radzig sees in you.
This was maybe a good shot.
Well, that was awful. I didn't imagine a village yokel like you would have much skill, but you failed to meet even my low expectations.
We tried.
I don't know why you're wasting your time, Sir Bernard. Nothing will come of him anyway, and at the first sign of trouble, he'll run away like any other cowardly peasant. After all, he's done it before.
What did you say?
Calm down, boy. Keep in mind who you're talking to.
A braggart who was born with a silver spoon in his mouth.
Now, you've really done it. You'll go to the stocks for that.
Calm yourself, Sir Bernard. If the blacksmith boy feels he can prove himself, then let him try. Do you think you can beat me? Well?
Any time.
Risky,
well.
probably.
If you defeat me, I'll give you my bow. If you lose, you'll have to pay up. Do you even have any coin?
I have enough.
Good.
100.
Then let's get to it.
Not sure if that's a lot. Oh god. We're not hitting a single shot probably, but... This guy's literally hitting like every shot. I mean, we're fucking trash, meanwhile. Yeah, what's that? Oh god. We're just embarrass ourselves. Ah, we got a hit. I mean, not that bad, actually. Oh, shit. Huge. We have to aim a bit higher. Yeah, that, I mean, we should. We can't win this. We tried. Wasn't that bad at all. But yeah, can't win with like uses.
Sir Han. Nicely shot.
Thank you, Bernard. It seems I get to keep the bow. So, blacksmith, do you know your place now, or do you need more reminders?
Sir Hans, is this necessary? Sir Hanish has already had words about you fighting with your subjects. He explicitly told me.
I know what he told you. You can just tell him and listen to him. So what's it going to be, blacksmith?
If we must.
Excellent. Then let's go.
Okay, we have this. Have to do this too. Interesting.
Ow!
Okay, we made. Oh shit. I thought I blocked this or whatever.
You'll get what for?
Oh, shit. I think we can't kill him, but we just have to like still watch out.
Where?
I tried to. We got a hit.
You are.
Okay, another strength level. Hey, we won the fight. Cool.
Oh, we're even then. It looks like I get to keep my bow and you your groschen. I suppose I should give you credit for taking on my challenge, despite your limitations.
Thank you, sir.
Godspeed, blacksmith. And don't worry, this isn't the last time we'll meet.
Oh god.
We'll have more fun like this again soon.
This prick. Nice. We have to... Captain Bernard?
You better hope his lordship hasn't taken it badly.
He shouldn't have challenged me.
Careful. You might be under Sir Radzig's protection, but you'd be wise to stay on good terms with the other noblemen too. Now go to the rat house. The bailiff's waiting for you there.
Alright.
Alright, Captain.
New stuff. Wait, we got damage here? No, it wasn't. Didn't hurt us. So at least we can keep our money now. Wait. Flowers. But that's stuff to our strength level, as you guys know. Still raining. I just like for me like it can rain the whole time. I mean not the whole time, but like often. Cause yeah, I like the rain so much. Okay, let's run to the bailiff. Get another strength level. We might just. Oh, we can. Yeah, we can. Just in a way, we're gonna first aid. Penalties and stats are 20% lower. This is pretty good. Insomniac. Yeah, I think we should take that too. And strength. Yeah, we got another level strength. This is pretty good. This is actually, we have to get this. We can store more in our inventory. Yeah, we already have some more space now. Pretty good. That's what we need. What's that? There's someone running again. What time is it? So it's... Ah, yeah, I remember. Right, I was to say we didn't go to town at the evening. We started at the morning. This house looks so fucking awesome. I like it. Let's go up here. Here, open this one. This one. That's the guy, right? Yep. Another dragon picture. Okay.
God be with you.
What is it?
I'm to put myself under the bailiff's command.
Ah, so you're the young man Sir Radzig appointed?
Yes.
Very well. Sir Radzig asked me to test you a little, and as it happens, you've come at the right time. We've a few disputes to settle. It seems some of your former neighbors have been acting quite inappropriately. I was hoping having one of their own on the town watch might help sort things out.
You can count on me, bailiff.
You're certainly bold. I like that. Have you been to see Captain Bernard?
I have. He trained me, and then Sir Hans Capon challenged me to a duel.
I see. Sir Hans Capon likes to measure his strength against others. But be careful, Henry. Noblemen are quick to anger, and you don't need that kind of trouble. Well, anyway, you're going to assist my town guard. Come to the church in the afternoon. Yaroslav the Watchman, Nightingale they call him, will wait for you there. He'll show you around the town and teach you a little about keeping the peace. And you need to stop by the armory to pick up some gear.
Yes, bailiff.
We'll do that.
Master Bailiff, is there anything of interest going on here?
Don't even talk to me.
Okay, he doesn't.
Take care.
There was the possibility to read, but I'm not gonna do this because yeah, we don't want to, or we shouldn't read because we want to get the trial and error achievement, which is important. If you want to achieve it, you can't have the ability to read. So these people are chilling there. Let's stop training. So first of all, we're gonna pick up. What is this? I just want to check what on the earth this is up here. This activity. We can go around. It's still this guy. But what was the other one? I don't know if we should do this right now. Yeah, fuck it. Let's go. Let's do this first. So let's go. I'm gonna probably activate the this quest. Get the armory, and then we end the stream here because I don't have a lot of time today. But I wanted to do this stream today to get another part done. I mean, not done, but like for the upload. So where is this guy? Is he like going up here? This one? This guy a quest?
Any chance of some work here?
It all depends on what you're ready. I'm sure you've noticed the roads around here are swarming.
Oh god,
with
I
priests.
remember that.
Sir Hunnish has declared quite a reward for dealing with them.
I mean, we can't do this because we can't.
We know about one of their encampments. It's to the east of Rattay in an abandoned mine. I don't really mind how you deal with them. Anyway, the leaders generally wear spurs, maybe like they're pretending they're nobility. Who cares? In any case, bring me the spurs, and I'll take it as proof that the deed's done.
Yeah,
Well,
I can't
I'll
do
see to
this
it.
because I can't
Wait.
fight.
In addition, Sir Hanush has offered a reward for every bandit who's
Very well.
Well,
Take care now.
Yeah, as I said, we can't do the quest. I mean, it's nice to get money, but I don't know if we should have. We try, what we could try is to get the bandits follow me to the castle, and maybe there the watchman will kill them. But I don't know if that would work at all. Anyways, let's get our gear. Our first gear, I mean.
Don't think you can just help yourself here.
Yes,
I
sir.
have to
I need the
I was told
stuff.
to pick up a kit here.
Name
Henry.
and in fealty too?
Sir Radzig Cobbler.
Yes, I've got you. Well, come on in then. Make yourself at home. Henry. If my memory serves me, you're entitled to a helmet, a gambeson, and a club.
Helmet, give me
That's
something.
all.
Do you want a kiss and a hug as well?
I mean equipment.
It's quite enough for patrolling the town. You're there to stop trouble, not start it.
Okay, nice. Maybe it's the same items we already have, but let's check. Yeah, it's in better condition. So we're gonna take this, and we're gonna take this too. Yeah, this is so fucked. So nice. It's all the same, but yeah, we can sell this later on. So that's pretty good. Okay, I would say next day, next part we will do this tour with Nightingale and look at what we can do afterwards. Maybe we can find the nightingales in the woods or whatever. We'll see. Yeah, thank you everybody for watching, and I hope you guys take part on the next part, part 4 then. And as always, you can watch this part 2 on YouTube later on. I will transfer it to YouTube right after, or mostly after the streams. So yeah, and you can find my YouTube channel directly on the stream page. And with this, yeah, thunder going on, I want to thank everyone and take care. And I hope to see you guys next time. See ya.